Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Cuz We Love to Scrap, and today I'm going to be bringing you a layout that I made using some new flowers that are up in Shadnee's Documenting Memories Etsy shop. I'm going to be using the Day 9 sketch from Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches series number 9. So sketch 9 in series 9, and this is my page. So the first thing I did was cut some circles. I just used my compass and then cut them out with scissors. And then I laid them out on my page and decided where I was going to put some mixed media. And I grabbed some distress inks and one distress oxide. And the first one is squeezed lemonade. And what I do is, instead of the packaging technique, I just use my block for stamping. And I just add the ink on there that I watered down and just add it onto the page. You can see there, that's how it looks. I just wipe it up with a paper towel for right now. And then I smush on some bundled sage. And it looked like I used the other side of my block where I still had some black on it a little bit. That's why I kind of wiped off my stamp block. And then I'm getting down with the bundled sage. Same technique, just smushing it around with my block. I do like this technique a lot. More than the packaging technique, I feel like I have more control with my block because it's not as squishy as packaging. And now I'm going in with the oxide ink, and this one is in tumbled glass, I believe. And again, same technique. I am going to wind up cleaning my stamp block off and my surface with a baby wipe, and then with my paper towels as well. So that's what I'm kind of doing now. That's kind of wet, but I put it aside since I have yellow, green, and blue. I'm going to bring in some other colors in here. I'm going to bring in pink and orange by using a die that I got from Stampin' Up. I have stored it here with one of my close to my heart dies as well. Whew, sorry about that. So I'm just doing the flowers though in pink and in orange. As you can see, that's what I'm doing here. And I'm almost done with the magic of today's technology and computing and videotaping and blah, 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 blah. So anyway, now I'm done with my dies. So I take those all off and I move my die machine out of the way. And there we go. So now I have a bunch of those die cut. And I'm going to start building this page. What I'm going to do is, with these little circles, I'm going to pop them up with some dimensional foam. You're going to see that right here. I have really big squares, so I've been cutting them down so that I can get more use out of them. And these I just got at Amazon, nothing special. And it came in a pack of about, it was about 6 sheets total. There was 3 of these larger squares, and they were thicker. And then they had 3 smaller squares that were thinner. That's so weird. So anyway, as you can see, I was popping those up, and I actually misplaced this green one. So after I put my blue one down, I notice it's a little bit too close, so I will go ahead and move the green one so that it is not as close. And I think they wind up being a little crooked. I'm not worried about it. That's just how they are. This sketch had, it looked like some framing around it, so I just cut out some little 1/4-inch strips from this pink paper. By the way, I'm using the New Day collection from Echo Park. It is so cute and fantastic. If you can get yourself some of it, I would highly suggest it. But anyways, I'm just putting these on kind of wonky. They're not going on straight. I don't particularly care for straight. I'm kind of wonky myself. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using some tape, 1/8-inch tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps to put that down on that. And that's my picture. It is from when we were in Las Vegas. It was me and my husband's first time to Fremont Street. Usually we've been to Vegas many times. We've never gone to Fremont Street. We usually always stay on the Strip. So we decided to go and check that out. And this little smiley face guy was there to greet us. So we had to take a selfie of him. And in the meantime, I did go through the little pink strips and I used my fingernail to distress them because I don't know if I forgot or if they were too small to use my edge distressor, but I did do that with my fingernails once they were already done and on the page. Here is a Vicky Bouton thickers, puffy thickers set. So I'm going to add that as my title. It's going to, I'm going to use Hello Life because it just sounds cute. And then I believe after I'm done sticking down that Hello Life, I do put it right on the page since my photo is popped up already. I believe that I'm going to draw some journaling lines and then I'm going to do my journaling. Let's see. Yep, here it comes. Journaling lines. You can see, again, I'm wonky, so I made wonky lines. I don't really care if they're straight. But it is kind of fun to make lines sometimes, so I did do lines this time. I had a lot to say on this layout, so I had to add some more lines underneath the pink strip, which was fine because I did make it work in the end. All of my saying got on there, which is kind of weird. I usually don't say that much, but I think at this layout I was like, you know what, I'm going to try and say more about my pictures rather than, hey, this guy was in Las Vegas. So I did do that on this one. So now I'm bringing in those flowers. I use different sizes. There's two different kinds. There's the ones with just the outline, and then there's the ones with a little bit more oomph. So I use both of them. I do add this little cluster here, and I decide, no, I do not like that. So I do go back just to between the yellow and the green. That's where it is in the sketch. So right now I'm pulling out some stuff from Shadnee. She has like a rainbow twine. I'm going to use that on this page. And then I'm going to use two different kinds of flowers that she is adding to the shop for March. I'm not sure if they're in the shop yet, but if not, they will be in there soon. So now I'm going through and I am gluing everything down, as you can see, kind of ruffling the edges of those flowers. Even though they're just an outline, they still need to be ruffled up a little, in my opinion. Not sure what I was doing there. I think getting my glue unsticked, maybe, I don't know. So anyways, again, just going with the glue. I believe after this I'm going to start adding the twine, but we'll see in just a second. So here we go. I am pulling out the twine. I am just going to tape it on the back and then tie it in a bow right where the flowers are. There is like a little strip or stitching on the sketch, so this is what I'm doing instead of stitching. I know I have not joined the stitching phenomena yet. I'm getting slow about it. I do have a sewing machine. I know how my sewing machine works. It's put away. It's not out on my desk. I think if I get it out on my desk, I might do it a little bit more often. So here I pull out some of the new release flowers, and they have like little petals that I decide I'm going to add purple ink to because I don't have any purple in this layout yet. So I go through all my purple markers and I decide on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and go through and add, I believe 5, 1 for each layout, each cluster on the bottom, and then 3 that are going to go throughout the flowers that are between the yellow and green. And yep, looks like 1 more. Boop, right there. So I go ahead and put those away, and then I add some more of the new release flowers. And those ones I'm not going to do anything to. I just like to have a wood grain look sometimes. So again, I'm going to add 5 of those flowers as well. And I just kind of play around with those, and then I do glue those down. I think that's it for my page, but let's check and see after I glue. Let's see, I'm cleaning up. So yes, I believe, oh, nope, I was wrong. I'm gonna add some black splatters on here. And then after my black splatters, that's gonna be it. So I'm going to leave you with some close-ups of my page here. I'm going to link everything that I talked about, the product, Christie's group over in Facebook, Shadnee's Etsy store, all of that is going to be down in the description. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching my video. Till next time.